Alright, we just got done with the ARCA race. Saw that these were here. There was people signed up. I keep saying I'm never coming back to race these, and I end up back here anyways. Let's go figure out how these drive, because I have no idea. Gotta get force feedback to probably down to 11. Still kind of clipping.
They're showing us the black flag.
That was a purposeful
Gotta come in for a stop and go. Green flag.
Black flag,
Okay.
so that none of my laps count. Oh man, the brakes. Going from ARCA to this thing has no brakes, it feels like. Alright, it's easy to drive, as always, so I'm sure the entire field's gonna spin out. $100 laps at a short track, that is why I'm here. Now if those laps end up being all under caution, then I'm going to be kind of pissed off. But that was enough practice for me. We've been here before. Number 4 car, so that is not too terrible. I'll be starting 14th-ish. I guess let's go do more laps to learn. Let's throw the brake bias back to 48%. See what that does to rotation on corner entry.
They're showing us the black flag. You didn't exit the pit safely. We need to make a stop and go. Checkered flag, checkered flag.
Yeah, that helps it turn more. Little bit loose there into 3. 20.2. What do they got up front? 19.6s in Q. Well, shit. We got a ways to go on speed, but I've never been fast at running these, so I guess we're gonna play the tire game. Try to find a little speed here. Okay, well, there's practice. Yeah, we got 4 laps. We'll figure it out by lap 50. Starting 15th, so.
Good luck, everybody.
Not what I want. And yeah, now we just gotta dodge everyone. Oh man. I don't know why people put their Twitch and stuff up there. I don't know. I put it on my car if someone sees, cool. But yeah, the Twitch, I never understood that. Like, what good does it do if someone comes and watches after the race? So, the only thing you're going to get is you wreck someone and they're going to come in your chat and yell at you. Now, at least they can't, like, stream snipe you since they're out of the race, but yeah, just my thoughts on that. But we are going to take it nice and easy here because, well, it is a 3,000 strength field. Where the hell did that come from? Okay, maybe we're not going to have a bad race. Maybe everyone knows how to drive. Or maybe it'll be the same as it always is.
There are 2 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
But 100 laps, and you know what? It's always good to hop in these. They're good for views.
You'll be lining up on the
Speaking of
inside.
views,
Pit road is closed.
the flight video that I'm doing across the U.S., that thing jumped up massively on amount of views. So thanks to everyone that watched that. It's actually getting a fairly decent amount of new viewers to look at it, or at least see the thumbnail, which is huge for the channel. So
1 lap to green.
thanks to the people that watched that. I was going to say that in the ARCA race and completely forgot. Just a weekly thing that's going to be going. I think I just recorded the 8th episode of it. So if that tells you anything, it's going to go on for a while. And eventually, I should get to Miami. But I'll get to Miami way ahead of when you guys see it, since I don't want to spam flight videos. Let's see how this race is going to go.
Green, green, green.
Alright, we haven't wrecked in turn 4 before the start-finish line, so we're doing better than the ARCA race.
Still there.
We do have people parking it.
Stay low. Clear outside.
It's going to be easy, run my pace,
Clear outside.
not burn up the tires, and hope that we find a bit of speed compared to everyone. I'm not sure we will. This new change has not done a whole lot for me. Man, that purple car up front looks like an old street stock with its green painted wheels and Barney colors, but yep, he ran into a guy. That is why I was talking about him, because I said it looked like he was going to drill someone. And he did.
Pit road is now open.
I don't know if the guy went all the way around or not. Yeah, I'm not feeling very fast. So, unless the tires start to wear. Are you serious, dude? Pay attention, guys. Guy behind me almost hit me, and then the 19 almost hit him. Pace, like, you see how I'm to the left of the 10? Pace at an offset to the guy in front of you. Makes it a hell of a lot easier not to run into him. So it'll be single file, and that's going to really spread things out. That's fine. Maybe we'll get some green laps and some heat into these tires.
Pit road is closed right now.
But I don't know. With people tossing it down in the low line like that, I expect we're going to have a few more cautions since the guy didn't wreck himself out yet. I swear, though, that car, the 14 car, looks like an old Bronco that used to race in central Nebraska. I think it's just the green painted tires, but
42.5.
16's gonna run me over, isn't he? And the 10's blinking.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is off, be ready.
It's going to flag. I'm not going to be able to do much because they're all running up high, which is a lot harder to come off the corner.
38.282.
We'll watch ahead and see where the next wreck's going to be. That was a bit of a frame drop there.
20.814.
Do not understand why that happened. Alright, let's put a little more brake into it. Why is it keep having issues there? Alright, well the 16 has self-spawn.
20.682.
Keep having like a weird flicker pause on corner entry into 4.
Car outside. Go low. 20.63. Still there. Keep low. Outside is clear.
Up to 13th.
20.77.
Front end is sliding like it doesn't want to turn at all on corner entry. 13 goes up way too high. Good news is we're losing lots of ground on corner entry to people, which means maybe everyone's going to be overdriving it. But we've seen that I ruined tires and was way worse than everyone at Michigan, so who knows? Got a car loose off the corner ahead.
20.882.
Yeah, we are gonna lose some iRating in this race unless some weird stuff starts happening. But at least it's not a normal, very low field. Let's go ahead and dial even more rear brake into it.
20.974.
42%.
Inside. Still inside.
Didn't want to get to the outside of the guy, but I didn't want to have to check up to stay behind him.
21.419. Car inside. Clear
And there's
inside.
really nowhere to go ahead of us. Watch the 11 because he was having issues off the corner.
21.305. Outside. Outside, clear. Outside. Clear outside. Car outside.
We're going to get lapped at this rate.
Keep low. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top, outside. 21.2.
Alright, I'm less worried about the 19 behind us because he's given some room when we're going even slower. I assumed he was just going to come in and plow into the back of us. Now 13 decided to take the chicane in the middle of 3 and 4, so that was odd.
21.5.
We're going to go ahead and try to get to the inside of him.
There is a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. 21.264. Clear outside.
Couple of spots there, and then we got another one that we can go try to take. Wasn't sure if he was going to turn to the inside or not.
Still there, hold your line. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. 21.3.
Alright, cleared that one, and we are into the top 10. Thank you, spotter. Everyone goes back up to that slightly high line. I'm not sure that's going to be good on the tires.
21.247. Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
At least we're under green. Said that at Michigan. I will get my ass kicked if that means that we're not pacing. I will gladly swap one for the other. Would not want to be constantly under caution, but winning. So, and we're having some good racing back here. We just got to watch out for Barney up here, and then we'll be hopefully in the top 7. Although we're not really dropping the 19. Kind of worries me, but he is a 2000 I-rated driver, so he's nearly to that point where you can't be too upset if you get beat by him. But looks like Barney is burnt off his right front and can't get it to turn.
Car outside, you're on the bottom, 3 wide. Car outside, 2 wide. Keep low.
Just clear them both and call it good.
Keep low.
Thank you, Barney, for running into something on a straightaway.
Low. Clear up top. 21.
Saves me from having to try to pass the 10. Should be able to pull away from him. Now can the 19 get around Barney without them wrecking? Well, it looks like contact was made. But 19 goes to the high side. And we're doing alright. It's coming back to me. We're quicker later on, so no idea though if I'm burning up the tires. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Last lap on to try to find a bit of pace or find out what line actually works. Getting a little loose off the corner. You can still just smash it though. Let's see if the 19 can track us down or not.
21.636.
We're at least not going to end up lapped, though. I was getting worried that we're going to just be stuck behind those guys for too long and have no chance to get at least to midfield. That was a very horrible corner, whatever I did there. Let's try this middle. See if there's anything to it.
21.819.
Not really. I don't really like it. I guess I'm turning the wheel slightly less.
21.703.
Catching the lap car, the 17. Not really catching the 15 though. And not sure if that pack we just saw is the leaders or just a lot of lap cars.
21.63.
But 36 laps in, having a nice long run here. '17 does a good job of hopefully getting out of the way.
Go low.
I assume that was on purpose. So thanks to him. Holy shit, where did that snap from? Okay, that wasn't good. Was I just too low there? That was unexpected, and we're gonna get passed by the 19.
22.106.
Just gonna let him go.
Inside.
No need to try to fight to hold him off and get ran into corner, so we'll let him go because he's quicker than us right now, and I don't want to make that mistake again on corner entry, so I'm going to put the brakes back to the front just a bit, up to 46, just to prevent that from happening again. Behind us we got other Barney in the 8 car.
22.001.
But we're pulling away from him. He just had a massive issue there. So it does look like those cars up front are mostly the leaders. Leaders only 7 seconds ahead of us, so not more than a half a lap behind. That's a positive. 19's pulling away, but I think eventually, I don't know. He's diamonding it. He's doing okay, but I'm very surprised by how hard he's entering the corner. 8 car behind us is on the top side.
21.888.
Like, I looked up and he was like way closer than normal and in like the 4th lane on the high side out of 4 and lost a lot there, so not sure what's going on with him back there. It looks like he's got fresher tires, but
21.74.
click on the screen. I'm just having some weird frame issues through 3 and 4, and it makes no sense. Cannot afford to have any stuttering.
21.802.
So we got past the people that we should get past. I'm not happy that the 15 and the 19 are still ahead of me, but that was a massive fucking little stutter there. What the hell was that? Ooh, 15's about to lose it.
.841. Car outside. Clear outside if you want.
Both cars running into the wall. You didn't have to get that far out of the way. I don't understand what's going on with the graphics. The ARCA race was just fine. Something odd is going on.
22.002.
Got someone pitting
Slow
there.
car down low. Slow car down low.
Lap car, guy in the fence that tried to pit. So I'm guessing they're blowing tires now.
21.93.
15's about to self-spin. 19's doing some weird stuff, and we got to try to survive the 16. he just gets out of the way.
Outside. Slow car down low, 21.9.
15 is
Still
how...
there, hold your line.
We're not on a dirt track.
Clear high, inside, clear inside.
So the 12 car came in for some tires. He's going to come flying up through us.
In the race. Slow car down low, 22.12.
14 is blown a tire, I believe. I'm just going to give this guy the bottom. Nope. Was going to, and then the 14 couldn't get his car to turn and wiped out the 19.
In single file. Closed, pit road is closed. Catch the 15 car. Pass the pace car.
Alright, well, we're taking tires. 19 is hurting. And the 14 blew a right front and didn't even slow down enough to get in the pits. And took out a lead lap car.
Pit road is now open.
And the 15 is saved because that dude, he was about ready to self-spin. How many people are going to run into the pit wall? Am I going to run into the pit wall? I almost ran into the inside one. And I'm not in gear, getting gear, and I'm speeding. Luckily, we're fine there. That was just a mess. I was too worried about the wall. And we're too far forward. Holy shit, could this be any worse? Tires 74. If these people are blowing tires, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Okay, punch it. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining. They want you in single file.
14 pit when he wasn't supposed to as well, so he's doing really good. Caused the first caution, caused the second caution, and he's giving himself a penalty.
Catch up, 19 car.
It's 19 coming back to get more damage done. He is.
Catch up, 6 car.
And we are near the front. Fifth place.
Catch up, 6
Where
car.
did the 15 go? 15 is way back in 10th place. Not sure how, but that is just fine. Now we're just gonna hang out here. Hope we can hold on to this spot, and not too worried about my
One
tires
to
now.
go, next time by. 43.214.
A lot of people taking a wave around. I think some of them pit, some of them didn't. We might see a blown tire right away.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job. Green, 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 you're in fifth.
Well, that was a horrible start. Trying not to pass any of them, but might have to.
Car outside. Outside clear. 21.36.
I'm where I need to be, so just need to keep some of these people behind me. Try to scare the 3 car up. He does.
Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low. Clear. 20.539. You're in fourth position.
Right where I need to be. He's backing off to end up in a safe spot. I just need this computer not to have any more frame issues, but it's like I don't know what's happening. I can't pinpoint it to one thing, but it is not doing what it needs to be doing. It's on corner entry. I'm wondering if it's something with this damage model hitting the ground. And the 15 is a lap down now. Why the hell are you here? I don't know why he would. Yeah, I don't understand how he ended up a lap down. He must have done something on the restart and had to come in.
20.648.
7 car screws up corner entry. Dial the brakes all the way back. .869. Big jump out on me there. I don't need that to happen. That was a horrible turn. At least we're holding our spot, but I think the guys behind are just kind of sitting and waiting. .921. 16's already off pace and being lapped. .19's still going strong. He's 4 cars behind us, but doesn't look like he's lost any pace with that damage. Outside. Clear up top. 21.053. We'll let the 3 by. So I'm not going to get ran over by him. He's driving it in really hard. .147 inside. Clear inside. That is how you do it without losing a bunch of time. Everyone can do what they want off the corner, and we'll pass him back eventually.
21.615.
I hope. Otherwise, we're going to get 5th, which is just fine, but, Jesus. Another weird little glitch on corner entry. I'm guessing it's got to be something with the cars bottoming out on corner entry. I'm guessing it's still something screwy with the damage model. Because it's happening in the exact same spot, and I've never had that issue at Nashville. At least not that I can remember.
21.271.
But at least we're having decent short track racing. Green flag racing. We'll see if we can catch any of these guys at the end of this run. Or if it's just going to be a bunch of short runs. Hopefully we don't get a caution. But I just seen smoke there, so who the hell knows what's going on in the back. Little kick out on the exit.
21.279.
We do have to worry about the 15 starting to self-spin as he's driving as fast as he possibly can instead of saving the tires to take a wave around. He might be multiple laps down though if he had to pit under green, so he might be trying to get one of those back. And now we're going to move the brakes a little forward because that's the first time we've gotten to that this run. So back up to 46.
.577.
Cars getting loose ahead of us, so that's a good sign that he might be falling away. We got no pressure behind. They're still falling off at about the same pace. 16 cars on the apron going into the pits.
.417.
And we're getting into lap traffic again, so. Yeah, I'm just kind of not as fast as the guys in front and not as slow as the guys behind, so. Nothing I can really do right now. And I'm not feeling comfortable. The frame drops on corner entry are very scary because that is when you need all the information, and if you're not getting it all, it's very easy for the car to step out. Had nothing in the ARCA car, not a single little blip at USA, and for some reason getting lots of little blips here, so I'm gonna say it's the cars. 15 has started to fall off a bit. 3 car caught him. He got out of the way. I'm just happy that there's only one guy out in this race causing cautions, and I hope he has quit so we don't get another one at the end of this race. 17's doing a good job of just being predictable and getting out of the way.
21.639.
car's making his way up, so he's definitely slow to fire off. I don't think he was saving tires.
21.82.
He's just a little slow to fire off, and then boom. So he's going to track down the next couple of people. I've just not been hitting my marks like I need to.
21.72.
Try to keep it right at this pace, and maybe we'll be okay.
21.7.
Catch back up, but no, we're not going to, because we're already at lap 90. And I do not want to caution, but here comes what looks like the 14 car into the leaders, so he could wipe them all out as he goes and holds a low line, and Jesus.
10 to go.
That is a chicken streaker there. He is in the way. Could have just pulled up out of the way like the 12 did. Now he's holding the low line in front of the 3. Now he figures out going up to the high side like the other lap car is a good idea.
Car outside. Outside is clear. Car outside. 21.728. Clear outside.
Alright, do we survive this chicken streaker or not? 15's about to lose it. He has no reason to push it right now. He's not racing anyone around him.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
And 15's still trying to lose it, and does, and causes a caution. For fuck's sake.
Caution, yellow flag. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now. Catch start 3. Car.
Well, I have no idea if we're even going to restart. We've got 12 people on the lead lap. I'm just staying out. I don't think there's green-white checkers.
Got 5 laps to go. Pit road is now open.
So we're just in a horrible spot. Thank you to a lap car that was racing no one. That was very nice of you to ruin the race for everyone else.
Car 10, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside.
Like, there was no reason for him to even be trying to go fast. But, lucky for him, he is now going to lose spots because of that.
3, car.
So it was really worth it for him to be driving that hard. And this one might not even restart. Yeah, it's not going to. We needed to get the 2 to go there. Then we would have got 1 to go, and then green flag with lap 100. So, good race ruined by 2 people that were all over the fucking place. I mean, we weren't going to catch anyone, so this just prevents me from doing anything stupid.
2 left to go. 2 to go. Closed. Pit road is closed.
But, yeah. What? I don't understand people that don't just look at the situation and go, oh, do I need to be driving this hard? Like, he was 3 laps down. No one near him that he was actually racing. He already knew the car was going to get stupid loose on him. So he didn't even need to be going that fast to begin with. Yeah. And then the 14 car, I have no fucking words. That guy was just an absolute definition of a chicken streaker. Wrecked someone at the start of the race, wrecked someone after he somehow blew a right front tire, and then just in the way when traffic got to him again. So, at least it was better. We had a split. It's a 3,000 strength of field. I finished 5th. It's fine. So we get a good finish.
Pasta 7 car, checkered flag, checkered flag. Pasta 8 car, good job, very good job. Pasta
So
19 car.
I'm happy with that, but
car.
there's the 14. Very amazed he wasn't running into me there.
Car, pasta 14 car.
That garage, that time 76.79. So a little harder on the right front. Let's go look at this. See what all happened out there that we didn't see. Seven car, little prediction code into the 9, but yeah. See, when I started going, okay, this 14 is a mess, was when he started doing dives on these guys. And then he slides up, like, he entered low here. Like, look how low he is because he's 3 wide. Nearly comes up and gets to 13. And then the next corner finally gets him. Maybe the 13 spun himself. Alright, well, I was blaming the 14 for no reason. But we'll still blame the 14. 16 running into the back of the 19 and finding the wall. Dragging the wall on entry, and thought he was going to self-spin a bit there. 12's going to hit the wall. Little wall tap there, nothing bad. I thought there was contact there, but there wasn't, so. 14 was just the cause of 1 caution. But still did not like what he was doing out there. Oh yeah, this is when he drove down into the 10 off the corner. Forgot about that one. But it at least allowed me to get past both of them. Saw that. 14 being all over. Back to the 14 is going to hit the wall. Maybe he damaged the right front instead of blowing it. Alright, so the 5 car in 5th place. Is he trying to pit here? He's trying to pit here. He just eats the wall. And the 17's trying to pit there. I don't know why the 5 was pitting there. Do you think we're going to go green all the way and pitting it halfway was going to be... There's a 15 trying to self-spin again. Maybe he blew a tire, but I don't know how the hell he would have done that. 14, I don't know what's going on with him. He comes down, hits the inside wall, locks it up, takes out the 19. Hey, you made it to pit road, though. Amazing. So the 19 car loses out on what he was having a good run. I mean, we had to let him go. He was stomping us. 5 cars back out there in 19th, but all damage to hell. I still don't understand what his reasoning for pitting was. 16 cars up here in the wall. And again, and again, and again. And the 15 self-spins for absolutely no reason, ending the race. So, let's take a look at results. And we gained 33 iRating, gained safety rating. Never really had a shot at getting... How did we get a top 5? Were we in 5th the whole time? Okay. Whatever. I was thinking 6th, but 5th. Okay. So we got 5th. And just never really had any pace. But we were being fine to our tires. I needed that middle, well, the first run to go much longer. I think we were heading in the right direction there. And I couldn't keep up with them at all. So I'll take it though. It was a race that stayed under green for the most part. Only 14 caution laps. So not terrible. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.